A strange thing has happened to me. Statistics will be deemed incomprehensible and unimportant by students. The same kids will then cheerfully discuss batting averages, the average rainfall in particular city, or grade point averages over lunch, always. Statistics seldom provides a single, correct method of action. Is it able to deliver useful information in a user-friendly manner? In sports, statistics have always played an important role. As I previously stated, sports analytics is on the rise and will continue to play an increasingly important part in how clubs operate, choose players, and play the game. Cricket is no exception. The most significant figures in the game of cricket are the runs scored by a batsman, the wickets taken by a bowler, and the matches won by a cricket team. Keeping track of all of these figures offers a number of advantages. This data may be analyzed by teams and individual players to identify areas for improvement. It may also be used to evaluate the strengths and weaknesses of an opponent. When we compare two batsmen in cricket, we might probably look at their batting averages or number of 100s or 50s and so on. These all numbers are quite intuitive when we take these numbers for comparison between multiple batsmen. The strange thing is that when a researcher tries to describe something like the Gini index, a basic instrument in economics for assessing income inequality, the same individuals who are completely comfortable talking statistics in the context of sports, the weather, or grades will tremble with fear. To put it simply, Gini index is a useful technique for condensing large amounts of data into a single number. As a result, it offers the same advantages as other descriptive statistics in that it makes it simple to compare the income distribution in two nations or in a single country across time. On a scale of 0 to 1, the Gini index assesses how equally wealth, or income, is distributed within a country. It is possible to calculate the statistic for wealth or yearly income, and it may be done at the person or family level. The Gini index would be 0 in a country where every household had the same amount of wealth. A country with a Gini index of 1, on the other hand, would have a single household owning all of the country's wealth. As you might expect, the closer a country gets to 1, the more uneven its income distribution is. In 2018, India's Gini coefficient was 0.479. So what? When put in context, the figure may tell us a lot. Sweden, for instance, has a Gini score of 0.23, whereas Canada has a Gini level of 0.32, and China has a Gini index of 0.46. South Africa's is 0.65, while Brazil's is 0.54. We may also make comparisons between different periods of time. In 1997, the Gini index in the United States was 0.41, and it rose to 0.45 during the next decade. This objectively demonstrates that, as the United States got wealthier over time, the distribution of wealth became more uneven. We may examine changes in the Gini index across nations during a similar time span once again. Over the same time period, inequality in Canada remained essentially constant. Sweden's economy has grown significantly over the last 2 decades, yet the Gini index has fallen from 0.25 in 1992 to 0.23 in 2005, indicating that Sweden has been richer and more equal over that time. Is the Gini coefficient the most accurate indicator of inequality? No, just as the passer rating isn't a perfect measure of quarterback performance, neither is the passer rating. However, it does provide us with some useful information about a socially relevant phenomena in a user-friendly style. What is the point? The point is that statistics helps us process data, which is really just a fancy name for information. Sometimes the data are trivial in the grand scheme of things, as with sports statistics. Sometimes they offer insight into the nature of human existence, as with the Gini index. According to Hal Varian, Google's top economist, becoming a statistician will be the sexy job during the next decade. I'll be the first to admit that economists have a skewed understanding of the term sexy. Consider the following contrasting questions. How can we find out which schools are cheating on standardized tests? How Netflix knows what type of movies you prefer? Given that we can't perform cancer-causing studies on humans, how can we figure out what chemicals or activities cause cancer? Is it true that praying for surgery patients improves their results? Is there a real financial benefit to earning a degree from a highly selective university? These questions may be answered with the aid of statistics. The globe is creating an ever-increasing amount of data at an ever-increasing rate. Data is just the raw material of knowledge, as the New York Times put it. Whether it's finding undervalued baseball stars or paying teachers more equitably, statistics is the most effective instrument we have for applying data to some useful goal. The other videos will be uploaded soon which will cover more interesting topics and examples. If you like this video, please like, comment and share. And subscribe DataFuse Analytics channel. Thank you.